Yo, what's good? Episode 172, Stash House Podcast. Your boy Tyler checking in. First time listeners, thank y'all for tuning in. If you tune in weekly, salute. And it's just an episode. You saw some topics you may want to hear about. Thank you as well. Like, share, subscribe, retweet, whatever you do to help support the podcast. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. All streaming platforms, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor app, Spotify, YouTube viewership. Shout out my YouTube listeners, viewers, subscribers. Make sure you guys comment, leave reviews, all that good stuff, man. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. Hope everyone had a great week, man, a great weekend. Stay safe, stay hydrated. Before I start anything else with this podcast, I just want to give my statement real quick. As a man in America, as a black man in America, I just feel like just some things men should not be able to do. Politicians, lawmakers, all that good stuff. I don't care what side of the party you on. I really don't care. Y'all know I don't talk about politics on this podcast or spirituality on this podcast. So it's just my opinion. I just feel like men, lawmakers, we should not be able to vote, give our opinion, and really ultimately determine what women should be able to do with their body, man. I just feel like it's women's rights, man. I mean, we in 2022, man. And the Roe v. Wade, of course, if you've been under the rock, was overturned. A law that's been put in place for years upon years upon years, and just been going back and forth, back and forth. And I just feel like just something that, I mean, y'all know the business I work in, so I was seeing it from weeks upon leading up to it, the breaking news. I saw it all, man. And just to see the response it's gotten, of course, all throughout social media and just talking to people that, you know what I'm saying, this affect women, that this affect, it's just craziness, man. It's crazy. Like I said, it's a shame, man. Even in 2022, man, women's rights, the protection of our kids going to school, it's just so much you wouldn't think that, like, should be even discussed. It's like, fam, of course, we need gun control. You know, so you got kids getting shot up in schools. Come on, man. Be for real. I don't care what you think about the gun laws, whatever. We should all be able to confirmly agree on kids should not be in harm while they go to school. From elementary school, middle school, high school, college, that's just one place you would not expect kids to be in danger, man. I mean, come on, get it together. Women's rights, man, it's equal rights. It's equal rights, man. I mean, we talk about gender, race, everything. It's a crazy world we live in, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I work in it. I see it every day. I tell people all the time, like, yeah, I do a podcast, but y'all got to realize I do this podcast to really focus on the positive because I see so much. I see the negative every day at work. I see it. I work in it. You know what I'm saying? So me doing this podcast, it just shedding the light on some positive things I enjoy. But this is just craziness. It's just craziness in this world, man. So y'all know I always say just be on aware, be on standby. I ain't telling y'all to go watch the news. I'm saying y'all just please keep up what's going on in the world today, man. Just please, I don't care if it's a once a week thing you decide to do just to catch up on everything. Just please, just be mindful. I know we hate to see it. I hate to see it. That's just the way the world is, man. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to start with that, man. Women, y'all have my full support, man. Men, stop being creeps. I don't know how many times I gotta say that shit, man. Men, stop being creeps, man. Respect these women. And yeah, man, just pray for the best, man. You know what I'm saying? Pray for the best. But in the upcoming weeks of this podcast, man, I'm very, very excited about, man. I got some things lined up. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully without no technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying? But that's just something I can't control. But a lot of stuff lined up, man, for the next couple weeks. I do got to give y'all my favorites from the year so far. You know what I'm saying? July be here next week. So I got to give y'all my updates on, you know what I'm saying, half of the year, my favorite albums, favorite artists, favorite songs. So I got to give y'all that. Like I said, I got more things lined up I really don't want to speak on because I don't want to jinx nothing. But, yeah, man, and there's a lot of music recently I got to catch up on, like the past month. Like I know some heavyweights been dropping, so I get to those first. But it's a lot of projects been dropping, man. Like last week, definitely a lot of projects dropped last week. Projects dropped over the weekend. Like I said, I'm about a month behind on really listening to albums I want to listen to. And a good bit of, not even albums, I see on Friday, like, yo, this just dropped on social media. It's been like people hitting me up or inboxing me, hey, have you heard this? Have you heard this? I'll be like, dang, I ain't heard none of this shit. So I gotta catch up. But I will tell y'all from this past weekend, and I say this every now and then to remind people, when you tell me about music, this is the perfect way to do it. So over the weekend, Chris Brown album dropped, Breezy. Y'all know Chris Brown, he's going to have a lot of songs, so I wasn't tripping on that. Like, he's the one person who I know he's not going to give me my ideal length album. He's going to give me an hour and some change because he's got a lot of songs. So he had about 24 songs, right? So early in the day, I listened about 3 or 4 of them. I did listen to a little bit, but like with the features and just so many songs, you got to really fight your way through the cluster to get what you want to hear from Chris Brown, right? So my homegirl, she inboxed me, whatever. She was like, yo, this Chris Brown sounding all right. So I got to get to it. It's 24 songs. She was like, yo, the first half of the album is legit, nothing but him and features. And the next half is just more of probably the Chris Brown you want to hear, and it's all him. And you go look at the track list, the first half is all the features, then the next half is just legit him and probably 1 or 2 features. So that's like a great breakdown. Out of 24 songs, you telling me, yo, the first half you might like, but the second half is what you probably want to just listen to. And out of a 24-song album, that's the best, you know what I'm saying, recommendation you can give me to listen to a 24-song album that's over an hour and 10 minutes long. So I got to catch up on the Chris Brown album. Some more albums. Oh, Brent Faiyaz announced his release date to his album. I believe it's July. Let me see the calendar. July 9th, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check real quick. I believe Brent Faiyaz said his album is dropping July 8th. Okay, I'm wrong. July 8th. Brent Faiyaz, yes, that's a Friday. I'm looking at Saturday. Yeah, Brent Faiyaz dropping Wasteland July 8th. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I can't wait. You know, I've been waiting on Brent for a minute. Brent, one of those artists I feel like he could drop more. Like some songs he got on his YouTube page that not even available on streaming platforms. You know what I'm saying? He just moved his own way, which I do respect as well. But as a fan of somebody's music, you want them to drop more, especially when it's that type of mood, something for the summer and something for like the summer nights. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Like, it's something you can play any given time. And sticking with R&B world, man, the Verzuz matchup. I did not plan on mentioning this Verzuz no more because last week I said, yo, it's a Verzuz night of R&B, Omarion versus Mario. We got a tag team pre-show. Bobby V and Ray J versus Sammy and Pleasure P. I was like, all right, it's going to happen. I'm going to tune in. Cool. I did not expect to follow up with this, man. And I can't really say too much about it because I didn't watch it all. But the little bit I did see, man, it was something very, very entertaining, man. It came on late. And that was my thing, man. Like, damn, Verzuz taking the page out the NBA Finals book. Like, bro, start this earlier. They put out the schedule. There was like the pre-show start at 9:30. The main matchup start at 10:30. And I get it, they in California, but dang, man, like y'all can't get this done earlier over there in Cali, man. So I didn't see it till the next day. I missed it live because it was very entertaining from what I did see. And I saw the pre-show up until Bobby V got on the piano. So however long that was. The pre-show was entertaining. I told y'all, Ray J being there alone, you never know what to expect. Clearly, everybody was drinking. I think Ray J said they was on the Casamigos or whatever. So they was drinking whatever, and you can tell, man, oh, my God, the singing was horrendous. The singing, like Sammy was singing this, like he got something to prove, which he kind of did because Sammy was, I want to say he was the odd man and probably the brighter lights. But for me, seeing people like around this area still post about him here and there, like he been in the mix, but he just hasn't had the spotlight like an Omarion or a Ray J. You know what I'm saying? So I like, okay, Sammy. Bobby V, he been kind of low-key for some years, but you know Bobby V got records, man, and features. And he reminded y'all, Pleasure P, you know he got records from back in the day. And Ray J, he kind of was the odd man as well in terms of the music because we know Ray J got One Wish and he got like a couple more. But in terms of the music, I was like, okay, clearly the on-stage performance is going to outdo the music because each of these guys probably got Ray J probably got a good 3. Sammy and the bigger lights probably got a good 2 or 3. I forgot he did Kiss Me Through the Phone hook. See, that's the thing. Bobby V got a couple, and Pleasure P got all that Pretty Ricky shit plus a couple of solo records. So In terms of music, I wasn't looking forward to that part. I was looking more, okay, you got Ray J on stage, who is a wild card. Bobby Valentino, a wild card. Like these guys, especially when they get that drink in them. So that was entertaining, man. Singing the One Wish, Ray J, Ray J just sounded like you would not think that him and Brandy were brothers and sisters. We like, damn, what the hell, Brandy? Brandy got all the vocal ability. Like Ray J had his son, like with the baby. Like it was hilarious, man. I was dying laughing, but that part went kind of too long. So, like I said, I got to the part where Bobby V got on the piano. Then I really just breezed through Omarion and Mario because the clips I saw were enough. Like when they said Omarion didn't do that song with Drake from So Far Gone, Bria's Interlude, I saw a tweet saying, yo, how dare Omarion ruin Bria's Interlude like that. I said, look, I don't even want to watch this battle because Bria's Interlude is like one of those Drake So Far Gone records. It's like, okay, that's the core of R&B Drake probably. You know what I'm saying? For Omarion to do that bad on that song, I didn't want to watch that part. Mario, I said it. I was wrong. Let me be clear. I was wrong in Omarion versus Mario. I had Omarion winning because I'm figuring, okay, Omarion got some records, but I just think his peaceful vibe that he be having, I think that's going to probably, okay, you got to play these records, Mario. You had a couple records throughout your time, but do you have enough? You know what I'm saying? And Mario just came straight Baltimore style, man. Like he was bullying Omarion and his brother ate a watermelon on stage, y'all. Like I saw a clip of that. I said, yo, what the hell is going on with Verzuz? And that's the thing about Verzuz, man. People before this were saying, yo, Verzuz done. And I said it when they had the 8-ball MJG and UGK battle. When they have people on the Verzuz that I want to see, whether it's music or I just know this person is very entertaining, I'm going to watch it still. Whether it's after the Verzuz or if I can catch it live. With this one, I had to watch after because it came on too late. But personally, me, if they have it on a time where I can watch it and it's somebody I really want to see, I'm going to tune in still. And with the live crowd and how Dipset and Locks brought this, you got to come in the war mode aspect really with it. Now it's like, okay, I did not expect this R&B night, this night of R&B Verzuz to be so hostile. It was great hostile. It wasn't like no real beef or nothing, but it was great to see R&B go to war like that, knowing that each of these guys, nobody on this Verzuz, I believe, probably had 10 records by themselves that I can be like, okay, they got a good 10. Everybody had like the average probably like a good 5, 4 or 5. I personally, music-wise, know and like, okay, I want to hear that song, but I can't say Omarion got 15 I want to hear, Mario got 15 I want to hear. They each got under 10 in my opinions, but the on-stage performance and the trash talking, Omarion, man, he brought out Jeremiah. Oh my, and I feel a way about this because Jeremiah took shots at my boy Party Next Door some years ago on tour, talking about he wasn't performing his songs and all that, and now to fast forward and see Jeremiah butcher whatever song it was he was saying. I don't know what song he was singing. It sounded like some shit I sing in the shower, for real. Jeremiah, that was bad, dog. That was some horrendous singing, man. And I ain't coming here acting like I sound like, you know what I'm saying, Monica or nobody like that, but I can sing better than Jeremiah did, dog. Like, damn, man. Like, that was the thing. Like, the clips did this battle justice. I even want to, you didn't have to watch this battle to understand what happened because the clips I was seeing on Twitter was great enough, man. When I saw Marion, I did not ask my coworkers. I said, yo, what was the whole thing with a Marion bringing out watermelons? Like, where that came from? You know what I'm saying? So that part was funny, man. All the clips I saw were hilarious. And like I said, man, people say Verzuz fell off, which I feel like the anticipation isn't there no more for me. But they just pop up with a battle. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'll tune in. I don't got shit else to watch. You know what I'm saying? I'll tune in if I can. So, and you get moments like this, man. You know what I'm saying? So I got to salute the Verzuz, man. Shout out to Marion, Mario, Ray J, Bobby V, Pleasure P, Salmon. I think they said Ray J helped produce this show, if I'm not mistaken. I saw something on the interview over the weekend about that. They saying he helped like produce the show. So salute to Ray J. D. Ray Davis hosted it. So all in all, man, it was a pretty good Verzuz, in my opinion. Hey, friend.
Not to the stole our lingo.
How you doing?
How's everything been going?
All right, now we're going to do this. Now we can ask each other the same question at the same time.
Because we going. Okay, so I'm going to let you have it first because I am on your show. So you start off and then I'm going to jump in whenever I'm ready.
Trying to hijack my shit. Damn. All right, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm having a good morning. Kind of had a long week, so I'm just really taking time to have a slow weekend, kind of slow it down and not do too much being outside and turning up and all that. I need to rest.
Yeah, you got some mimosas?
So that's what I've been doing. That's what I'm on.
You got mimosas?
Nah, not today.
Oh, because normally I see your
Nah,
Instagram.
we're doing more. And see, you already starting with the equating women to automatically want a mimosa on a Saturday. This is not that. What if I want me a glass of water, some tequila or something? I'm not a mimosa girl.
Don't say that, because on your Instagram every weekend, damn near you are pouring up a mimosa.
I mean, it may be orange, but it ain't no mimosa half the time.
All right, I'll let you call it. I apologize to all women. I'm sorry. I thought all women enjoyed mimosas.
I mean, for the most part, but it's not all we drink.
I know that, but in the morning on a Saturday, right?
Well, I had sangria. Is that the same category?
Sangria.
But no, that's what I've been just chilling for the most part because family has been in town and I've been trying to hang out with my girlfriends on the weekend and trying to date and stuff. So this weekend, I'm not doing none of that. They can have the streets. I'm inside the house.
You didn't think I was going to catch that?
Huh?
You didn't think I was going to catch that?
What you mean?
You been dating?
I'm saying inside my relationship.
What? Oh, okay.
So when you get what I'm saying?
It's the way it's the way you worded it. I was like, wait a minute.
No.
Okay,
like
okay.
going on dates with my partner, not like he.
Okay. I was about to say, wait a minute.
No.
You been hiding
so
information?
When you're in a relationship, you don't say that you're dating your person?
Well, I've been single for a while, so I really can't speak on that.
Okay, yeah, I guess. I mean, it's literally just, all right, we're not going to get into that. That's what I've been doing.
No, look. All right, I do want to start with this.
Mm-hmm.
You know you got history with this podcast, right?
Absolutely.
All right, I haven't shined away from giving you your credits, right?
I mean, what type of credit?
I mean, you one of the few friends I told like months before I started this I wanted to start a podcast.
It's been time has gone by. You've been doing this thing for a while.
Yeah, you thought like I wasn't telling everybody this. It's like a certain people I was telling like, hey, I'm thinking about doing this. What you think? Like you was one of those.
Okay,
people.
So now I feel honored.
Yeah, you was one. Look, I'm not. I don't know why people think I'm just such a loudmouth because I do a podcast. I don't like talking to people like that.
I mean, but that's what a podcast is. You're talking.
I know, but people just think I'm just going out and I'm not giving information out to everybody. Like when I said I want to start a podcast, I told a couple of my homeboys, and I had told you. You was probably the only woman I told.
Circle of people.
Yeah, you was probably the only woman I told. Yeah.
Really?
Give like the honest opinion. Like you think, not to say I'll be good enough, but you think these topics will be, think they'll be all right to talk about on the podcast. Like it was.
Yeah. In anything that any of my friends in my close circle doing, I'm gonna support them, regardless of if I don't know what it is, regardless if I don't have a part in it. I'm gonna support you from day one, and you've been consistent. So the same way you wanna honor me, I'm gonna give you your flowers because you've been doing your thing. You're like 100 something episodes in.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Right?
Yeah.
What episode is this?
172.
Yeah. Farther than I thought you were.
Yeah, keep in mind now,
you almost on episode 200.
Keep in mind now, this shit is just something that just go with the days. Now, ain't like it just so happened that it just happened like this. I ain't expected to be for real. I don't do stuff. I ain't the most consistent, as they'll say, in other departments. So I figured in one department I got to be consistent in.
I mean, so when you first sat down with yourself and said, I wanted to do a podcast, you didn't have a long-term goal? You just wanted to get on the mic and talk?
No, I had a long-term goal, but it just, when you look back, like you said, that was like 2018.
Mm-hmm.
And looking back now, it's like you don't know the stuff when you're doing it. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's right.
Yeah,
But you've been consistent. So it's
yeah,
like, damn, I was there and now I'm 100 and something episodes in.
yeah, yeah. And I do want to say you created the first two logos. Now it's a face to match because I got your picture. It's a face to match the logo, kind of.
Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all. Y'all can't see me right now, but if y'all looking at my picture, hey,
Yeah, I got your picture.
I'm the person who created. Well, I'm not going to put my stuff out like that.
Nah,
But I'll
if you
let
want me
you
to
say
be,
what I did.
I said this too. Now, if you want to be real, you and your is he still your brother-in-law?
Say it again.
You and is he still your brother-in-law, buddy?
Oh, yeah. My sister's boyfriend,
Yeah,
Country. Uh-huh.
you texted me and said he said, "What about Stash House Podcast?" Because I ain't
Yep.
have a name. Because I tell people I wouldn't do like a little late night show. I wouldn't do something like Key Sweat. I wanted this to be like,
I'm about to choke over here.
I'm gonna drop this shit at 10 o'clock at night.
Not for lovers only.
Hey, you already know what I'm trying to do.
I'm screaming.
Yeah, dude. I was like, all right. So yeah, people just think it's just a one man job. It's more than just talking. It's like you gotta have a presentation. Gotta get honest opinions from people too.
Absolutely. And you're running a whole production over there. You're not just hitting the button to record on your phone. Like, you really got to put it together. You got to edit it. You on YouTube now. Like, this a whole gig.
Yeah, you've been there. I got to salute you on that part. You've been there for me. I salute you on that.
I appreciate that. I mean, when my friends say they're going to do something, especially if I got a hand in it, I'm going to support you from day one until whatever you want to do with the business. So when you said you like the name, I said, yup. I hope he take this, and I want him to run with it, and that's what you did.
That's appreciate it. What you got cooking up?
See, you want me to be all exclusive? What?
Listen.
Nah, I'm gonna say no. I seriously will. I tell you, and I wasn't trying to be funny like I didn't want to. It's just that when I don't have dates on things, I don't really like to speak of them until I know for sure. But hey, I'm shying away from do that.
Either way it goes, whether you write it down, put it on your calendar, whatever, you still got to put the work in, though.
Oh, no, absolutely. That's the most important part, with or without a date. So the same thing that I did when Tyler first birthed his business, branding and web design. So rebuilding that business to become a better web and brand designer. So taking certain courses and gaining more knowledge on exactly what it takes to be one of the not top brand designers, but somebody who people really the go-to person when they say they want to take their business from A to Z. So I'm just trying to rebuild that business. It was something I was really passionate about. We all have that something, that we really love to do.
Right.
And that was my something that I put down for like a year now. So I'm ready to get back in the game. I feel like I'm missing something, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to put a date on it, but this year I'm coming back out with that business.
All right, I'm going to stay on you now.
All right, hold me accountable like I did with you with the podcast, because I need those people in my corner to say, hey, like, you still working on that?
Yeah, facts. Because you sure ask.
Yeah, Tyler do not like when I be in his business.
Oh, yeah, and you are the first woman on the podcast.
See, I deserve an award.
You got an award.
You're right. I got my honorary, you gave me my flowers. I gave you yours.
Yes, you the first woman, and people may tune in and think you about to chew my ass out or something, but no, this is like a real close friend of mine. She chew my ass up when she's supposed to chew my ass up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, me and Tyler have been friends for a good amount of time, and the relationship that we built with one another is just like, I'm on his ass. Sometimes he on my ass. Sometimes I need advice. Sometimes he need advice. Like, everything is always vice versa. So when it came to coming to do an episode, it wasn't no doubt. I said, tell me the time, tell me the date, and I'll be there.
And that's the thing with me. That's why I got to salute you too on your business, because you deal with people. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
That's like one thing. Like, I didn't want to shy away from it, but I knew I had to eventually. And like, it's a time thing. You know how that goes. So just when I reach out,
take time.
Like when I reach out, I'm gonna reach out respectfully. I ain't gonna be like, no, I'm gonna text you this morning. Hey, if you're not busy, can you do this? And I'm gonna let you know at a, a good amount of time. Hey, if you're available, because we supposed to did this a couple weeks ago, and I had the technical difficulties, so I was like, well, we can run it back, whatever. I'll just let you know something. And we was cordial with it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you didn't spring it on me last minute at all.
Yeah.
You let me know ahead of time. I told you I was with it, and we did it like that. You're going to deal with people in business, regardless if you're a beginner or you at expert level. So I really learned to just learn how to deal with people.
Yeah, that's the thing, man, because some people make it very, very, very hard to deal with.
And guess what you do? You don't deal with them.
Exactly. So, but I do got to ask you this. How do you balance it all? I do want to ask you that, like legit ask you, because you're pursuing this. Like you say, you still got to deal with the aspect of having a significant other. You got the summertime is here, so you've been flying out, doing what you do and all that. So how do you balance it all?
I just try, and I'm not perfect, so I'm not all the way there yet, but I just try to be more intentional with my time. Right. I know if I got to clock in to work at 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, and I work all the way until 4 o'clock, 4:30, then I need to spend some time to myself in the morning to get my head right, before I get on the clock. Right. And if I know when I get off work, it's one of those days where I may have to cook dinner or it's a date night, go ahead and prepare that while you got time before you clock in to work. Like every single piece of time that I have throughout my day, I try to utilize it so I can maximize my day and get the best out of my time. That's like on the weekday. Yeah. On the weekend, I'm a little more like, I'm just going to let time do its thing. But the best way for me to balance everything that I have going on is just being intentional with my time. Get up, have my quiet meditation time or read a chapter or whatever. Just do something for me. Then I can clock in to work. Because being on the clock, corporate people, we know how being on the clock is. So if I don't give myself that time in the morning, I might just walk into work ready to cut somebody's head off.
Yeah, you said you doing half at home and half going in, right?
Yeah, I have a hybrid schedule, so I really had to say, okay, on these 2 days that I'm at work, I dedicate my time to this, and the rest of the week while I'm at home, I still have to keep myself on the schedule, or else when lunchtime comes, I take a nap and I get up and it's time to clock out. So just being intentional with my time, even if I have to write out my day when I wake up in the morning, I'm just intentional about my time. That's how I get the balance out of everything.
Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Be intentional. Spend time what you want to spend time on, and really try to limit your time wasted, because that's the thing now. A lot of people want to waste time. You really can't waste time.
No, not at all. Especially the older we get, and people have families now. We almost 30 now.
Facts.
Like, we the new adults.
I've been fighting it for about 3 years. When I turned 27,
man.
When I turned 27, like, oh, you almost 30. I'm like, nah, I'm 27. Now I'm about to be 29. I'm like, yeah, it's here now. It's here.
Yeah, we knocking on the door. We can't hide from it no more.
That's a fact. So, did you watch that Verzuz? Because I ain't gonna hold you too long. I just want to know, did you watch that Verzuz?
I seen everything I need to see on social media.
That's what I said, because I caught half of the pre-show, and after that I was like, all right, I'll just skim it through, and I saw on Twitter and all that. I said, ain't no damn way.
Ain't no way, man. All I know is I heard that Omarion made himself look like a fool, and they was just saying Mario was just thumping him out. I didn't watch it. I don't know. This is just social media.
Man, Omarion and his brother brought out watermelons and ate them on stage.
What?
That's what I said. I asked my coworker, I like, why they brought watermelons? And she was like, Omarion took a picture on Instagram some time ago, and he was eating a watermelon. You know how Instagram and people, oh my God, Omarion eating a watermelon. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
I was like, fam, it's a certain time and place for everything. And eating a watermelon.
Looking like a straight fool on stage trying to be seductive with a watermelon.
I was like, man. So, yeah, that happened.
Nah.
That happened.
I ain't with that. He lost my respect already.
He brought your brother out there to do it. He got a baby by, what's y'all name? Janae Aiko.
Janae?
Yeah. I was like, no damn well. Imagine her watching that shit saying, yeah, that's your daddy on stage.
So they both on stage eating watermelon with juice everywhere.
Yeah, I'm like, man. And Mario was like, ain't no damn way y'all gonna applaud that shit.
I'm screaming, nah, they can have that. I bet Mario was looking like, what in the hell going on right now?
Yeah. And like I said,
Nah.
I ain't gonna keep you here too long. Is there anything new music wise in your rotation lately?
It's been so much new music coming out, but in the music that like I got a heavy rotation, I'm gonna be honest, no. I haven't even really sat down to listen to the Drake album because again, social media, they're gonna tell you about it before you even get a chance to sit down and listen to it or watch it yourself. Which is why I need to stay off it a little bit, but
I will say that if you're gonna listen to the Drake album, go by what they say. Wait till that time period so you can listen to it. Don't listen to it whenever you feel. Listen to whatever you've seen about it on social media, how they saying what kind of genre it is. Wait till you get around that. Wait till you get around that to listen to it. Don't just say, "Oh, I got some time to listen to the Drake album now." Wait.
Really? So it ain't just sit down and vibe out with it after a shower or something like.
No.
This we're gonna go to Cabo, Jamaica type.
Yeah.
Album.
Do what you did when you said you and your family was together and you was you had them edibles or whatever. Wait till then.
So you really trying to be funny and sneak that in there?
Oh, you know I'm gonna put it in. You know I gotta. Man, see, I'm
not even gonna speak on it.
And I tell,
no contest, Your Honor. No contest. I have no idea what this man is talking about.
And then I don't know. I don't think you was the first one, but like for like the past couple of days, like every other day, I've been hearing a different edible story. And I'm like, all right.
Really?
When I tell you, you told me that, it's just been like a effect that's been happening. I'm like, damn. Like, I'm late to the party.
It's summertime. Everybody outside. They trying to try everything.
Please enjoy yourself. Just be, you know what I'm saying, make sure everything's straight. You know, you're surrounded.
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah, you was
I was around family. These people be at the club.
Yeah.
Out of people's purse. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. So,
I'm good.
all in all, I do want to appreciate you for, you know what I'm saying, picking up the phone call, you know what I'm saying, in between your day, your drinks, your sangria.
Absolutely. And I'm sitting here like I'm Let's See Andrea with my wine in my hand while I'm on here talking to you.
Man, I'm gonna figure it out for next time. How to get you?
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out though. I'm gonna figure it out.
But I really appreciate you for having me on here for real.
No problem. Enjoy your day, and I'll hit you up.
All righty. Enjoy your day as well. Thank you.
All right, no
Bye.
problem. For sure.